What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. For those of you new to the channel, my name is Vince Warburton and this is VW Fitness. I do lifestyle fitness and supplement review videos. If that's something that you're interested in, make sure you hit that subscribe and bell for notifications. Now, today's video is all about DAS Labs Bucked Up Pre-Workout. Let's get to it. Just to let you guys know, I did do a full review of one of their other products. It is the BAMF High Stimulant Pre-Workout. You guys can check that out here for more information regarding that. This is probably their primary pre-workout that I see them marketing, widespread to the majority of consumers. And it's been a while since I've taken this product, but today we are going to open this up. I have not taken this yet, as you can see here. All right, so as you guys know, we like to break it down into three different categories: price, ingredient breakdown, effectiveness essentially, and the taste mixability. Now, the first two are probably the most important things that you guys really should consider. I know that taste is a big thing for a lot of people, but we're not drinking this for the taste. We're drinking it to get a good pre-workout mentality, maybe a good pump, etc., etc. So just keep those things in mind, that the price and obviously the wallet is gonna determine your decisions, but at the same time, really the biggest thing here is the ingredients and the effectiveness of the pre-workout. And there's a lot of different supplements out there that have a lot of different things in there, and I think a full label disclosure is very important. Now, with this product, it does have a full label disclosure, and we'll get right into that here in a minute. Let's just get into number one. This product comes in at $49.95 for 30 servings. Now, I do have a 20% off coupon there. It is VW20. Okay, that'll save you 20% off. They'll knock it down to $39.99. With that price point, I think it is a fair price point. I will give it a 4 out of 5. And to be honest with you, I do get a little bit of a kickback if you guys use that discount code. I want to disclaim that, make sure I'm fully open about that. But that does help drive the channel, helps me grow the channel, and I do appreciate it. So like I was saying, this includes 30 servings, and that'll take us right into number two, which is the ingredient breakdown and effectiveness. So the scoop size on this is 10.49 grams. That's a little bit on the smaller side, I would say. I haven't taken anything under 10 grams in a very long time, and there's only a few off the top of my head that I've even tried, because I just don't believe that a pre-workout should be under 10 grams unless you're stacking a few different things. All right, so moving right into ingredient number one, we have 6 grams of citrulline malate. Now, that is a 2-to-1 ratio, guys, so that means essentially with that 6 grams, you're only getting 3 grams of actual citrulline. Now, DAS Labs does sell their individual products as well. They sell a citrulline product. This is citrulline malate as well. I do supplement with this throughout the entire day. This is kind of one of those things, like I've talked about before, that I will put into my sports drinks or whatever I'm doing throughout the day. I'll usually use about 9 grams of the citrulline malate, so that gives me another 4.5 grams of citrulline kind of throughout the day, and then you stack that with another 3 grams, you're getting 7 grams. That's an efficient dose. So, just something to consider. I think a lot of companies intend you to kind of add things as you see fit. But obviously I appreciate when companies just put it all in there. It's a big old scoop. It has effective doses of each ingredient, and I like going about my pre-workout like that. But beggars can't be choosy. So next up on here is 2 grams of the beta-alanine. That is an effective dose. I like when companies tend to put 2 grams, 3 grams, 4 grams, somewhere in that range. So this is where things, like I said, kind of differ. It only has 200 megs of caffeine, and I say that because the BAMF is a high stimulant and has over 300 milligrams of caffeine. And so this is a little bit on the lower end. I wouldn't say lower end in terms of all the other pre-workouts. I think that's right in the middle, or kind of the mid-low range. I think 250, 300 is kind of where I'm at. I'm kind of a high stimulant kind of guy. With something like this, it's a little bit lower. I think it's always good to kind of, scale back your caffeine intake throughout the year. So this might be something that maybe you scale back, take 200 milligrams, and just kind of work your way back up if you've been taking a lot of high stimulant recently. All right, so next up we have 200 milligrams of the Alpha Size Alpha GPC. This is supposed to help with mental focus. I have been seeing this product in a lot of other products recently. It is a patented ingredient, which I think shows that there's a lot of research supporting the fact that it will help mental focus. All right, we have 100 milligrams of taurine. I think that is a little bit low, to be honest with you. I would anticipate a little bit more, but at the same time, there's not a lot of caffeine, and when you combine taurine and caffeine together, it helps stimulate everything together. 100 milligrams, not too bad, but I think it is on the lower end. But like I said, the caffeine is a little bit lower in this product, so it kind of makes sense. We have 50 milligrams of the deer antler extract. Now, this is one of those weird products that I tried. You know, I'll be honest, like I tried taking it. I didn't really feel like deer antler extract did a lot for me, so I'm not really going to touch much more on that. I think it might work well for you. It's supposed to increase IGF. I think it's one of those ingredients that's kind of, you know, a little bit of a flashy ingredient. But yeah, moving forward, we have some estrogen, 25 milligrams, and then actogen, 25 milligrams. So the estrogen is going to help with absorption. This is another patented ingredient. I've started seeing it in a lot more products recently. I think that they're trying to basically help push all of these supplements into the body and helps with absorption, so it makes sense why they would put that in there. And then the actogen is, you know, one of those another patented ingredients that's supposed to help with VO2 max and just boost your overall performance. So that's the label, guys. I think it's a decent label. I think this is a better pre-workout than a lot of other pre-workouts that are out there. It's gonna come down to really how I feel. I've got a big upper day today, big push day, and we'll kind of see. Here is the consistency. Like I said, we went with the America Rocket Pop. Let's get right into the mixability and taste test, which again, this is the last thing that should be important to you. I mean, obviously no one really wants to be drinking something that tastes disgusting. I totally understand that. But at the same time, like, we need to be taking things, and this is my opinion, I think we got to be taking things that, let's give this a good mix. There's the mixability. I would give that a 5 out of 5 in terms of mixability. Give this a taste test. It tastes amazing, I'll just say that. I'm trying to dial it in on what exactly that flavor is. It's very tropical flavored. It's kind of like a pineapple-y at the very end, strawberry flavor right off the top, kind of a fruit punch. Very, very good mixability here, guys. The flavor is absolutely amazing, but like I said, flavoring and that sort of stuff should not be the most important thing that you look for in a pre-workout. It should be the label and obviously price. But for now, I'm just gonna drink the rest of this, guys. I'm gonna go hit the gym. I'll come back, I'll give you my final thoughts, let you know about the effectiveness, give you my rating on that, and wrap up the video. So we'll see you guys here soon. All right, guys, so we just finished up the workout. Let's talk about the effectiveness, the dosing. Obviously, pretty good sweat, hence why I'm holding the mic. So to be honest with you, this pre-workout is kind of on my lower spectrum of dosing and effectiveness personally. Today was a good workout. It wasn't great. I honestly didn't even finish the last 15 minutes of my cardio that I usually do post-workout. I just did not have really the energy, I guess, or the drive. Now, my calories yesterday were pretty low, so that can obviously contribute to it. But obviously with that, with having less food in my body, I expect a pre-workout to as well give me that extra boost when those times are needed. Now, not to say that I would not recommend this, but if I was to give my honest opinion, I would highly recommend you go with the BAMF DAS Labs pre-workout. I think it's a lot better. I am a high stimulant kind of person when it comes to pre-workouts, and I like to be mentally focused. I did feel some of the focus. I got the beta-alanine tingles, no stomach issues. The effectiveness though today just didn't hit anywhere close to a 4 or 5 for me. So I'm gonna give it like a 2.5. Just kind of leave it there and just kind of leave it on the table. Now, again, that's subjective to my diet. I am fasted. I've been fasted on a lot of these workouts that I've been doing and reviews. But I think, especially when you're fasted, something like this, any pre-workout should really hit you pretty hard because you don't have anything in your stomach. So overall though, I think it's a good pre-workout if you're looking at something entry level, if you're someone that doesn't take a... All right, guys, that's gonna wrap up my review of the Bucked Up pre-workout Rocket Pop. You know, unfortunately, it wasn't the highest rated of any of my pre-workouts, but we keep it honest, unbiased, unpaid for all these reviews. They're not paying me to say anything, and I definitely want to disclaim that every single time. If I do end up working with a company that wants to pay me, I will let you guys know for sure. But if you want to save 20% off, like I said, hit buckedup.com. Use that discount code VW20. It helps the channel grow, helps me out, and I appreciate it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe and bell for notifications, and as always, we'll see you in the next one.